WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
Spoon with a bullet spent right here on 90.7 The Capstone. My name is Noah, and it's the morning show. Good morning, Asher. Good morning, Raven.
Good morning.
All right. Here we are on the morning show, doing the morning show as things happen. And sometimes in the morning we eat breakfast. So I had a friend who was having a little breakfast get together this morning, and it was Waffle Wednesday. I don't know if you've ever engaged in the waffles or the waffles on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Raven, you much of a waffle person?
I don't know if I should say this, but I live in the dorms and I have 3 waffle makers. So I make waffles pretty often. Oh my god! I always have them sitting in my fridge. So.
Do you have like one of those like waffle makers like they have at the hotels or whatever? Or
No. I just have like one of the I have a mini waffle maker where it just like opens and closes.
Yeah.
And it like puts the print in your waffle. So I have a mini and a large one, and then I have a waffle maker that makes Bob Ross's face.
Okay.
That's great.
That's good. Asher, what about you? You waffles?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people like waffles over pancakes or vice versa.
Yeah.
I don't really care. It's food.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just eat it.
Yeah, I think content-wise, they're very similar, but as far as texture-wise, I think waffles tend to win out or whatever. Yeah. Just with all those ridges, you can throw stuff in there and it collects it for you and everything. Yeah. So I don't know, but pancakes are like if you want something like really messy, you're like I just want to make a mess.
Well, I'll put jam in my waffles.
What'd you do?
I put jam on the waffles.
I used to put like apple butter on my pancakes. Make a little pancake taco.
That's cool.
But pancakes, how do you feel on pancakes?
I don't like pancakes because I put a bunch of chocolate on my waffles so it melts, and then I dose them in syrup. So if I do that with pancakes, it just turns into mush.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
I have to have the waffle for it structure.
Yeah. So waffles seem to be a bit of a winner, at least here on the morning show. If you have any thoughts, send us a message at WVUA-FM on Instagram, and maybe we'll talk about it. Here's Japanese Breakfast with Sly Tackle, keeping it going, keeping it popping here on the morning show.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
90.7 WVUA. This is the morning show. We're keeping it crazy, keeping it going. Sometimes we like to get a little wacky here and have some fun. So we just played. We saw there was a little song in our catalog that was not named. So we were like, let's play it and see what it is. So that's what you just heard. Business here on 90.7 The Capstone. And I think it's time for the news. Asher, have you got the news for us? What's going on?
Yes, I do. All right, so UA is once again under construction. There's going to be 2 new Greek houses and a fashion building. The fashion building is already under construction, starting as of August 8th, and is set to be finished on July 16, 2023, while the 2 new fraternity houses are set to be done in 2025.
Okay, so it's going to be a minute before anyone's in there.
Yeah.
What are the fraternity houses? So are these like existing houses that?
Yeah, they're being rebuilt and expanded because we're getting more students every year.
That is true. Raven, any thoughts on all this construction that we've got going on lately?
I don't know. There's a lot. I walk around and there's so much everywhere. But I feel like they're keeping it all nice and tidy and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not like
it's mostly
trashy.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's not because I guess they have to keep up appearances. They can't be people are coming and visiting the university all the time, so they can't make it look ugly. So which is nice at least that they're keeping it sort of tidy. Mm-hmm. But so I guess we'll see in a few years. I mean, we may be long gone or whatever, but in a few years, if you're living in one of those Greek houses, you heard it here first on the morning show. So shout out to the Crimson White. That's where we like to get all our news, and you can too. So that's crimsonwhite.com. And up next we've got this is a song that I enjoy. It's Kayakos with Jessica WJ. So I hope you enjoyed this one.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
Meat Puppets with Taste of the Sun right here on 90.7 The Capstone. Asher, what show is this?
It's the morning show.
That's right. This is the morning show, and we've got some great guests in today. We always have Asher and Raven and me talking to you, talking on air and everything, but we like to bring some other voices in sometimes. So we've got two people in the studio. I'd like to say hello to Miles. Good morning, Miles.
Hey, good morning.
Miles is the executive director of Homecoming, and we've also got Caleb, who is the director of Pep Rally and Bonfire.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. So if you need to talk to it, you can just grab the mic, move it around, talk right into it, and everything. Miles and Caleb are here to talk to us a little bit about Homecoming, because Homecoming is coming up pretty soon. So it's this month.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a couple weeks out, and wanted to talk a little bit about that. So we'll get to that in a bit here, but I wanted to first start off, to get to know you a little bit. We always like to ask, because this is the morning show, it's like, I want for each of you, what is your morning routine? So maybe, Miles, if you want to start, what's your morning routine? What's your go-to to start the day off great?
Okay, I'll give you my morning routine on a good day. So normally just wake up, sit around, get myself together mentally, and then get a shower, maybe take a little walk, and get some clothes on, and go on campus, and then normally just meetings and class.
Meetings in class.
Find a time to eat at some point. Yeah.
What are you studying?
Advertising.
Okay, good deal. Does that come into play too much with doing what you do for Homecoming and being an executive director and everything?
I think one of the main things I've learned is when I take some of my PR classes or my comm classes, just knowing kind of how to talk to people and how to, not say what I need to say, but in like the nicest possible way, not too mean, not something that people can not like, but still gonna tell them what they need to know.
That's great. And then Caleb, what is your go-to morning routine?
Yeah, well, I would say, being a senior, I'm lucky enough to have classes that don't start till later in the day. So
nice.
It gives me, time to sleep in if I need it, but also if I do want to get up, I have, often a good opportunity to get some homework done. I work at a local coffee shop here in Tuscaloosa, so it's a great opportunity for me to, if I need the extra caffeine to pick me up in the morning, I can go in there, get some studying done, and see my coworkers and all that good stuff.
That's great. Asher and Raven, any thoughts, any questions for our guests as we're getting to know them?
What type of coffee do you like?
So I'm partial to an iced cappuccino lately. I think it's, kind of the perfect mix between the coffee, the espresso taste, and lightened up with a little bit of milk. I think it's a good way to get that caffeine, but also, not have it be too sweet, not have it be too bitter with the coffee taste. I think it's a good mix.
Mm-hmm. We talk a lot about breakfast for some reason, so do you guys like morning breakfast?
Breakfast is personally my go-to meal of the day. It's my favorite meal of the day. I always try to grab something light. Usually I don't have time to cook a whole meal, but if I can get anything like a granola bar or something like that, that's always great. But my mom grew up cooking us breakfast and stuff like that, so breakfast is very, very good.
I'm not normally a breakfast eater, but if I have a long day, I'll probably grab a granola bar, a Belvita biscuit, just to eat on the run while I'm going somewhere.
Sounds great. Well, now we know a little bit more about you and about what happens on your mornings when you're not here in the station with us. We're going to talk a little bit about Homecoming in a minute here. Stay tuned. We're going to play some music first. Here's the Flamingos Pink with Free Living.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
Bright Eyes on 90.7 The Capstone. That's from the album Wide Awake, It's Morning. And you know what? It's morning here too. So we've got some great guests here in the studio with us today. We've got Caleb and Miles from the Homecoming team, getting ready for Homecoming. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about that, talk about what is coming up. So when do things and Miles, this may be a question for you. When do things start? When is the first kickoff thing?
Yeah, so for all of our registered teams, things are going to get started on the 9th. That's when they're officially allowed to start, pumping and choreographing all their dances. But the first day of Homecoming week is October 16th, which we kick off with our Roll Tide Rally.
Awesome. And is that like a 5K or something like that?
Yeah, so it's always our first thing. It's a 5K, and it helps raise a little bit of money And we are, this year it's sponsored. We got a sponsor this year, so we're very excited about that. So hopefully we'll have a big turnout on our first day of homecoming.
That'll be great. And then, so we got Caleb in here, director of Pep Rally and Bonfire. So can we expect a bonfire at some point for homecoming?
Yeah, you definitely can expect a bonfire. The bonfire happens on Friday night before the game on Saturday. It's kind of a good way to kind of close out the events that happened over the course of the past week and get people excited to cheer on the Crimson Tide on the next day.
That'll be great. That'll be great. Miles, any other big events that the casual listener might want to show up to and get involved in?
Yeah, so on that same day with the bonfire, we also have a pep rally, which is open to any student, any community member, really anyone who wants to show up. We have the $1 Million Band there, we announce a homecoming queen there, and we announce our winning team of homecoming.
That'll be great. And is all this free for students to go to?
Yeah, so everything that day is free. We have a couple of other free options throughout the week. We have free student open bowling on Monday at Bolero on McFarland. And then we're hoping to have a big kickoff on Sunday as well, in addition to our Roll Tide run, which is also free for students.
That'll be great. That'll be great. And then, so we've got a football game, and I haven't checked. Who are we going to be playing that day?
We will be playing Mississippi State.
Okay. So, any predictions on the game? How do you think we're going to do? I feel like we have to do well because it's homecoming, but
as an Alabama fan, I think we all know the answer. We will be coming out on top.
Okay, I think that'll be great. That'll be great. So, Asher and Raven, will this be the first homecoming for the both of you here at the university? Anything that you're excited about? Looking forward to homecoming to see what's going to happen?
Well, in my hometown, homecoming, no one cares. I will have like dress up week all week, and I would always try to participate, but everybody else is like really doing do look insane. Yeah, again, we only had like 900 people in the entire school.
Okay, so we got a lot more. So I feel like we're going to see some activity. We're going to see some school spirit here. Is there any sort of activities that are going to be that you can dress up for as part of homecoming? Any sort of theme days or anything like that, or is that not really something that happens with this homecoming?
Yeah, so we don't really have any specific theme days, but at a lot of our events throughout the week, a lot of the teams, the people that are coming to watch, dress up in their letters or their organization names with just a lot of fun costume pieces just to show their spirit. They bring signs, everything like that. So if you ever show up to any of that, you're definitely open to do that.
Yeah. Wear your best outfits. What about you, Raven? What are you excited for?
I don't know. I don't even really know what to expect, so I guess I'm just excited for the whole thing. I didn't even know homecoming on a college campus was a thing.
Yeah. So now you do. Thank goodness we got Caleb and Miles here in the studio to tell us about it. For Asher and Raven, I know we talked a little bit about it, and maybe it'll be something that you've already mentioned. But if they're only going to make it to one thing, what should they try to make it to?
Oh my gosh, well, I mean, this may just be, my partiality, but I would definitely say the Pep Rally and Bonfire is a good way to kind of get an initial feel for homecoming, even though it is at the close of the week. We have a lot of really good, UA guests that come, a lot of high-profile people, as well as, some of our sports teams will come and introduce themselves, kind of make their faces known to the student body. I'm working on this year having a bunch of local food trucks that will be in attendance. So it is in the evening. It'll be at 6:30 p.m. So it's around dinner time. So if you come hungry, then hopefully you can support some local businesses and really get excited to cheer on the Tide the next day.
Sounds great. Well, we'll come back with Caleb and Miles in just a minute to close out their time here in the studio, and then I may also be giving Asher and Raven a present as we celebrate the day. So stay tuned. We got that in about 6 or so minutes. Here's "Gotta Get Back" by Easy Honey.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
Jerry Paper with Gray Area right here on 90.7 The Capstone. We here on the morning show, as Asher and Raven know, we like to celebrate the day. We think every day is worth celebrating, every day is worth recognizing, and today it is National Be Nice Day. So, in honor of Be Nice Day, I prepared a little gift for Asher and Raven for being such good co-hosts here on the morning show. And so I brought you each a present. It's the same present for each of you, but individual. So I brought you each your own shiny penny. so yeah, don't spend it all in one place. But Asher, here's your little penny, and Raven, here's yours. So those pennies are both very special. They're very shiny and bright, and they may, I guess they may even be from some particular year. Raven, what year is your penny from?
2016.
2016, and then Asher, what you got?
2021.
Ooh, so Asher's got that 2021 penny. So we're rocking the 2016. Raven, you got the classic. Some good stuff came out in 2016, like some good music.
Did it?
Wasn't that when that?
Gangnam Style?
I
That was before that.
I think that may have been like 2015 or 13 maybe. But didn't that Frank Ocean album come out in 2016?
Oh,
Let me see.
Blonde.
Yes, yeah. So Blonde came out in 2016.
That
So
was a really good album.
and then I want to say Kendrick dropped something in 2016. Maybe not though. But anyway, so 2016. So enjoy your penny. It's National Be Kind Day, and I want to turn it back over to we've got Miles and Caleb in the studio. Tell us a little bit about homecoming, and I wanted to sort of take a peek behind the curtain and ask like as far as like all the work that goes into creating homecoming and everything like that. How do you guys like to sort of how do you guys work together and sort of be kind to each other on staff? I think because I'm sure it's pretty crazy and hectic with everything going on. So what's it like to be working and putting homecoming together?
Yeah, so as you can imagine, it's a lot of work in a short amount of time, but one of the things that keeps everyone coming back is just like the family atmosphere that our exec board has. Like leading up to it, we see each other, we hang out, a lot of us are friends, but like the week and a half leading up to it, we pretty much see each other like every single day. So you get really, really close. So those are the relationships that keep you coming back. So I think that's like my main thing is like working through friendships, just like working to get homecoming on, but also working to build those relationships is probably one of the best things that helps us all out.
That's great.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. I would say, obviously with all the people on exec, everybody has their own job, but everybody's also so willing to help each other out to kind of band together and get the job done when you need to get it done. And also, when the week does come, everybody's at everybody's events. It's not just like, you're kind of left to host your own thing. Everybody's coming to support who's on exec with each other, and just kind of create that atmosphere that makes you want to come back. And it's my second year and I couldn't be happier about it.
That's great. That's great. Awesome. Well, thanks again so much for coming into the studio. Remind me again. So for the general population, what the homecoming starts what day?
October 16th.
October 16th. So you heard it here first, October 16th, and all throughout the week there's going to be stuff going on.
Yeah, every single day. And you can look on our website, on the homecoming student life website, and you can see our list of all of our events during the week.
Sounds great. We'll also make sure to put some of those events on our events calendar. So go check out WVUA FM and see our events calendar. Click on that tab, and we'll have some homecoming events on there that we want to highlight. So Miles, Caleb, thanks for coming in, and hope you have a good day.
Thank you all. Have a good one.
All right, we're going to be coming back in a minute here. We've got it's Coffee with the Cop Day, so we've got someone from UAPD coming to talk to us. So stay tuned. Here's Naima Bach with Giant Palms.
WVUA FM, Tuscaloosa.
With The Heart is Willing. Welcome to the 9 o'clock hour. This is 90.7 The Capstone. It's the morning show. Woo! Raven, can I hear you best woo? Yes. Asher, what about you? All right. I'll take it. We've got, we just heard from Miles and Caleb earlier from Homecoming, and we've got a packed day because we've got another guest in the studio with us today. It's Investigator Spencer. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. I hope you're having a great morning this 9 o'clock hour. And so, Investigator Spencer, so you are with UAPD.
I am.
And we want to, all our listeners know that we like to recognize each day, celebrate the day for being special. And today is Coffee with a Cop Day, so sort of conversations with a cop.
Okay.
So I wanted to bring in someone from UAPD and sort of get to know him, see what's going on with you. And so I wanted to start off with just some general demographic stuff. So how long have you been with UAPD?
I've been with UAPD 5 years.
Okay. And what got you involved in doing stuff with them? How did you sort of start doing things?
So my background is social work.
Okay.
And I wanted to continue like with community policing, so I made that transition. Like to be on a college campus.
Nice. So you're an investigator, and I was looking a little bit about the looking up on the UAPD website about there are several different branches, and one of them being the investigative branch.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do as part of that branch, as part of being an investigator?
So we look into anything that is reported to us as far as property crimes, misdemeanor assaults. We follow up on any report that is given.
Okay, good deal. And how are things here on the campus? Is there a lot of people stealing things or whatever?
It's more pranks.
Okay,
of course.
yes.
People leaving their doors open, so that's one thing we encourage people to lock your doors. So if y'all know anybody out there, tell them to lock their door.
Okay, yeah, I need to make sure I lock mine. Sometimes I go out and I'm like, my roommate's here, it'll be okay.
Exactly.
So
that's a lot of our property crimes right there.
Okay, yeah, that definitely makes sense. Someone's gonna go in there and steal my fridge or something. So, I wanted to. We always like to ask, what is your morning routine? So if you weren't like, I know you like to be here in the studio and talking to us,
of course.
but normally, what are you doing in your mornings?
Well, like Asher said over here, I like to go to the gym every morning.
Awesome. So in addition to going to the gym, are you much of a breakfast person?
I am.
Okay, what do you usually go for breakfast?
I love pancakes.
Pancakes. Okay, so we got to pick. We've been having a debate all morning about pancakes versus waffles.
Oh, pancakes.
Okay. What makes you a pancake person? What makes pancakes superior?
They're just easier to eat. It's so versatile.
You agree with that, Asher?
I like both. I don't really care.
Okay. So Asher's sort of on the fence, but definitely still. I know Raven is.
I'm not on the fence. I'm a waffle person.
I think me and Raven are waffle people.
What do you put on? Do you put anything on the pancakes?
Anything and everything. I love peanut butter on them though.
But don't they get like all mushy when you're like adding a bunch of stuff to like a
No.
soft pancake?
No, that makes them taste better.
Oh goodness. So pancake person, and then what time do you usually get up?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Oh goodness. So are you getting up that early because you are going to the gym and doing
Yes.
stuff? Okay, good deal. Is it usually very busy at that time, or do you go because it's pretty clear?
It's probably 30 people on average day.
Okay. A lot of people getting up at 4 o'clock. Even 30 is too many in my opinion. But we're getting a little used to getting up early for the morning show and everything. I don't, Raven, would you ever be one to get up at 4 o'clock?
No, but I've been getting up at, I guess at 4:30 because I've been going to like those morning workouts that I was telling you about. So 3 days in a row I've gotten up at 4:30. Today was a rough one though. I was like, I got up 20 minutes before I came here. So.
What have you been? So tell me a little bit about this. I'm interested to hear. So these morning workouts. This is a new thing.
Yes, I started on Friday because I like to take the stairs of my dorm because the flu's going around and I feel like it just sits in the elevators. So I take the stairs, and every time I take the stairs, I'm winded. Going up or down. Going down, you'd think I wouldn't be winded, but I am. So I'm trying to get fit. So I started going on Friday. That was my first time going to the gym. I went to like a free group session, and I got so sore. I like couldn't move for 2 days. My arms were stuck at like a 90-degree angle. It was rough, but I'm feeling better now.
Yes. And we all need to make sure to be, hey, staying healthy. Is healthy body, healthy mind, healthy life. Mm-hmm. Investigator Spencer, what do you like to do whenever you're at the gym? What's sort of your routine for that?
I like to do a full body workout.
Okay.
So, I guess more circuit training type style, supersets and stuff like that. So I won't have to do the additional cardio. It gives that cardio effect. So.
Do you think does that help too much as far as like with the work you're doing? Like, do you ever have to like chase anyone down or anything like that, or like break open a door?
Oh yes, we have to chase people every now and then.
Okay.
So it definitely helps.
Good deal. Well, we're gonna keep talking to Investigator Spencer here, but we're gonna play some music and do some things here on the radio first. So stay tuned. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
the 1975 here in 2022. This is the morning show. We've got Investigator Spencer in with us today for Coffee with a Cop Day. Still yet to get to the coffee, but we've got the cop. So we talked to you a little bit about your morning routine, how you get ready for the day. But I want to ask a little bit more about, like, during the day on the job. What are you doing? What are you seeing? What's your day look like?
Okay, so my job is a lot of follow-ups and investigations. So I'll give you an example. Say somebody reported that their iPad was stolen. So we would try to look at cameras to see if we can find anybody coming in and out of that room. Then we try to work to identify who that person was. Then we'll talk back to the victim, say, hey, do you want to prosecute? If they say yes, we'll take them down, get them to fill out a deposition. That way they can get a warrant. If not, we'll just let student conduct handle it all from there.
Okay. So if someone gets something stolen, would they be reaching out to you, or did they reach out to, like, their housing person who then reaches out to you?
So initially they would just call out generic number. Then a patrol officer will come out, take the report. They'll do the report, then they'll send it up to investigation division, and then we'll look into it.
That's good. And what is something that students could do to make their lives easier and thus your job easier? Like,
lock your doors. Know the number 348-5454. Call it if you see something that looks suspicious, anything like that. That would really help us out a lot.
That'd be good. And then I know you talked last break. I know you threw out the phrase community policing.
Yes.
Which I think is a great way to sort of. What do you sort of see that as? What do you see community policing as?
So with community policing, like, we're normal people.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, we want to be approachable. We like to go out and interact with the students, faculty, whoever's on campus. So we encourage people to come up and talk to us if you got any kind of questions or anything, whether it's about something legal or whatever. Like, we're there to help. So
that's great. Awesome. Well, yeah, I think it's great to find you approachable, sort of humanized you are. And so to do a little bit of that, I know we were talking a little bit about this, but I wanted to ask again for our listeners is, we are a radio station playing some music. So describe to our listeners about what music, your relationship with music is.
I like all types of music. So whatever is being played, I'll listen to it. I like beats in my head. So.
What'd you listen to last? Do you remember? Or recently? What do you remember recently? What was one of the last things you listened to?
I think it was some song by Lil Baby.
Okay, yes, all right. Hey, he's everywhere, so that I would not be surprised. So yeah, it's Lil Baby. So if there are any Lil Baby fans out there, Investigator Spencer also has listened to Lil Baby. So
that's right.
There you go. And we also wanted to highlight some new music. Shout out to Alice, our music director, and the music team. Always putting new music every week. And Raven, you've got a new song that we wanted to highlight here.
Yes. Shy Girl released a song called Heaven. That's her stage name is Shy Girl. She's an English rapper, DJ, singer, songwriter, co-head of a record label. And the song is like hyper pop, electronic-y kind of stuff.
Awesome. Well, let's take a listen to it. This is 90.7 The Capstone. Stay tuned. We're going to end out our time with Investigator Spencer on our next break, so stay tuned for that, and we're going to keep going here on the morning show.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
90.7 WVUA. It's the morning show. Closing out our time with Investigator Spencer. Thanks again for coming to the studio and talking to us.
Thank you for having me.
Wanted to ask a little bit about, I know, so we're getting very close because it's Wednesday. This is Wednesday morning show. So we're very close, just a few days away from the Texas A&M game. And I wanted to ask you a little bit about what role do you have as far as game day operations? What does that look like for you?
Okay. I usually show up early, work early gates. Then when the game starts, I'll go inside the stadium and just basically address any calls that happen in the stadium.
Okay. So what types of things do you usually see? Like, does it usually get too crazy, or are you usually just there for presence to keep people from doing anything crazy?
Well, a little bit of both.
Okay.
It depends on the game, timing of the game, because, night games brings a little alcohol drinking. So, those type of things.
What is it like? Because I know they're selling alcohol in the stadium this year. Has that really changed anything from the past years that you've been here, or does it not seem to have too much of an effect?
From what I've seen, it hasn't had too much of an effect.
Okay. So sort of the experiment is not making everything go crazy there. That's good. And do you really get to enjoy the game, or are you sort of focused on the crowd? Are you watching the game, or do you watch the crowd?
More watching the crowd.
Okay. I think that's probably good. That's probably good. Good deal. But at least you can be like, yeah, I'm at every single game. So,
yeah.
You can at least hear it. It's like you're listening to a radio, like what we're doing right now. So, before we have you head out, Raven and Asher, did you have any questions for Investigator Spencer while we've got him here?
Do you think this game is going to be like, obviously it's probably going to be like a little bit worse than like the normal game since it's like so big and everyone's so bad. Do you think it's going to be a lot worse like than the other games, or just kind of on par with them?
I'll just say I'm anticipating the worst but hoping for the best.
That sounds good. Asher, what do you think? Any thoughts? While we've got
Did you do anything crazy in college?
I was in a fraternity, and I'll leave it at that.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll leave it there. So you maybe have some familiarity with the people that you have to get called to deal with.
Oh yes.
Okay. I think that sounds great. Well, thanks again for stopping in. Thanks for having you on the air to celebrate this day, and hope the game goes well.
All right, thank you guys.
Sure thing. Have a good morning. All right, we've got Two Door Cinema Club keeping it going, and stay tuned for more on the morning show.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
Twin River with Over and Over right here on 90.7 The Capstone. Oops, sorry, bumped the microphone right there. Here, I'll tap it again for you guys, just for you. This is the morning show. We've got Raven had to head out, had to go to class, because we encourage academics here. Isn't that right, Asher?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
We are high academics here, and so so Raven had to go to class, but we've got a replacement. We've got Christian in, a little guest co-host.
Yep, roll tide, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, Christian. Christian, we can hear you DJing on Monday nights. Is that right?
Monday nights, 8 to 10.
Awesome. So if you want to hear Christian spinning the tracks, letting you know what's going on, tune in Monday 8 to 10 right here on 90.7 The Capstone. Christian, we were talking a little bit about you got some interesting things going on in your life right now, some things related to music.
Yeah, a lot of performances actually. So Blunt, our dear old liberal arts program we got at UA. We're doing an open mic night Thursday. Me and my friend Elizabeth are going to be performing a rendition of the Harry Styles and Shania version of Man I Feel Like a Woman from Coachella.
Okay. So doing Man I Feel Like a Woman, and is this going to be like a very serious version, or are you guys going to have some fun
not
with
at
it?
all, no. So I was looking for like an equivalent of the Harry Styles fit from that, but like the closest thing I could find is like a sequined Elvis jacket and some booty shorts.
Yeah.
And like some silver leg wrap. So we're going with a like slutty Harry Styles fit.
Okay. All right. Hey. I think that'll be great. That'll be great.
It'll be a hit.
And did you say I maybe missed it? Were you going to a concert?
Oh no. So University Chorus, y'all want to come to a nice concert? We have our first concert along with treble chorus, maybe University Singers Performing. I'm not sure, but I know treble chorus, and we are performing at Spectrum on Friday at 7. Friday's the 7th, right?
Friday's the
7th. I believe it's Friday.
Today's the 5th. Yes, Friday.
Okay,
is the 7th.
Friday at 7 o'clock.
So I could come see you there.
Yeah, it'll be a great performance. Y'all come out.
Yeah. So I might have to go to that Friday at 7. See what's going on. Give me a sneak peek. What's something you'll be performing?
Okay, so everyone knows Sylvie. Bring the little water, Sylvie.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing that with the treble chorus. We got a little choreo for that. It'll be a lot of fun.
Okay. So all right. So might have to come out Friday at 7. See what's going on with that Spectrum.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good deal. And then Asher, what's been going on with you? You went and did some music stuff this week too, right?
Yeah. I watched 2 bands. The UA's Wind Ensemble and the Symphonic Band.
Okay. And was this as part of a class or something, or were you just doing it for fun?
No, this is how I party on the weekend.
Yes. You never do anything crazy. On the
Oh
weekends.
yeah,
you're just going with
for
some classical
sure.
music.
I am an angel. Never have done a single horrible thing in my life.
Definitely not. No. So how was the music?
It was really, really good.
Okay.
I got to meet some guest conductors.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Super nice. I got to see several people that I met, especially through Honor Band. I can't remember her name, but she recognized me in the crowd and pointed me out.
There you
Get
are.
over here.
Yeah. So it's always fun to see the people that when the people on stage know the people in the crowd. It's like yes, out there support. So I think that's great to support, and they're doing stuff all the time. So if anyone knows, if you know someone in the band, go support them. I think that's a great thing to do. We got more coming up on the morning show in a minute. You're not going to want to miss our next break. So stay tuned. Here's Leather Daddy by Microwave.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
Modern English with Someone's Calling. It's the morning show. We made sure to get our morning athletics, our morning workout just now. We had a little foot race. Emphasis on the foot because it was a 1 foot race. And between Asher and Christian here. Say good morning, guys.
Morning. Top of the morning.
And so we had a little race out back. I got the audio for you. We're about to hear it in a second, but guys, who do you think is going to win?
You're going down, little boy.
Hey, no.
You're going down.
You're getting looked.
Me?
Yeah, you're gonna.
I think you're talking to a mirror. It's gonna be you. You're going down.
All right.
Way.
All right, here we go. We got the audio. Let's find out for ourselves. And as a plug, as always, you can see the video for yourself after the show at WVUA FM on Instagram. Be sure to follow us if you aren't already. So here we go. All right, this is a 1 foot race, and Asher versus Christian, and go. All right, name your favorite food while you're going. Keep going, keep naming it. Keep going. I think Asher is the winner.
Yeah, there was a blowout. I was just waiting on the fall.
Really?
To go like as slow as possible, just to like steady myself.
Oh yeah.
So Asher is the winner on that one.
Why do I sound like that? Sure.
Why do I sound like that?
Oh.
Damn Southie.
But good job, guys. So Asher is the winner. Asher wins the race, and as your prize, you get to have your favorite food later on, courtesy of yourself. So.
Okay. Thank you. I feel so loved.
Yeah.
Which one of the two? Though? That's supposed to be.
I said 3.
I
Yeah.
said 3. I just heard 2.
Yeah. It was in my mind. I was very much like they're just gonna keep naming the same food, but you were naming different foods. I was like, okay, interesting.
Yeah, I was having brain fart.
No, that was the point. It was a mental game in addition to the physical game. So, Christian, so second place. What do you think? Any thoughts?
Honestly, I'm ashamed to quote Bobby, if you ain't first, you're last.
I mean,
it was only a 2-person race. So yeah. If you weren't first, you were last.
That is right.
Technically. So, hey, we like to have fun on the morning show. Be sure again to check that out at WVUA FM at the end of the show. We're almost done, but we got some more things to come up. New music on the way. Stay tuned. Here's Love Tractor with Crash.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
Phantom Limb with Pastoral. That's their album Pastoral. That was the song Guppy right here on the morning show. Closing it out in just a second here, but wanted to talk to you a little longer. Christian, you got anything big going on today?
Anything big going on? Let me see. Well, I have a practice for that.
Oh yeah, we're talking about. So you got a practice for that. How did you pick the song that you're gonna play? Cause tell us again what song you're gonna do.
Man, I Feel Like a Woman. It's just it's entertaining. It can be done pretty campily, and that's like you got to have a good amount of camp for an open mic night. I mean, the pickles
Yes.
from like last year, you have to try and follow that up, and that's a rough one.
Yeah. So I think it'll be good. Asher, do you consider yourself to ever go for full camp or anything like that, or do you stay away from that vibe?
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know camp? It's like, it's kind of like so bad it's good, just goofy and over the top. Like, here's an example. That old Batman and Robin movie from like the late 90s. That's camp.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, the one that has like the weird homoeroticism and like the suits. Yeah,
it's so cringe, but we're all in on the joke.
yeah, and like the
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger accent that's just so bad in it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's purposefully kind of cringy and
Now,
crummy.
typically, I don't.
Yeah.
Like,
Asher's a cool cat.
yeah. Well, except for like things like the birds,
Yeah.
where it's so fake.
Mm-hmm.
Well, except for that one scene whenever the director actually used real birds and
Oh,
like
goodness.
terrorized. But we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that. We stay away from it. But yeah. So got to go full camp sometimes. We also sometimes got to plug our new music. We like to do that here on the morning show. Shout out to Alice and the music team. Asher, I know you're on the music team.
Yes.
And you've brought some music that we're going to highlight today. The artist is the Go Team.
Yes.
All right. What song from them have we got?
We got this song called Dive Bomb. To me, it sounds like a fever dream.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like garage band, but also like punk pop.
Okay, good deal.
It doesn't sound real.
Doesn't sound real.
And it's like a 6-person band from England, and well, not England, but the UK.
yeah.
But yeah,
I think we got to hear it. We got to
it
take a
feels
listen.
like a fever dream, man.
All right. Well, we'll end the show this morning with a fever dream. This is the Go Team, Dive Bomb. Thank you for listening. Be sure to check out at WVUA FM on Instagram to see some pictures from today, all the guests we had, all the people we had in the studio, all the things we did, and our little foot race. You can check that out at WVUA FM on Instagram, and have a good morning.
WVUA FM, Tuscaloosa.